y'all? So today I am back with another makeup video.
She get on top tonight, yeah, I'm a big lot tonight, yeah, we gon' start tonight, yeah, pussy in hot tonight, you gon' need a bed tonight, I'm being that cat tonight, you need a hat tonight, I'm pulling that hair tonight, yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite girl, baby girl, back with another makeup video. This is not a tutorial, this is just me doing my makeup because it's cold and I have the day off today, so... But I will be giving you guys a story time about how 3 gremlins... I'm kidding. They're not gremlins. They were just them. I don't know. They were like friends of mine and then they like switched up out of nowhere. Like deadass. That's exactly how that story happened. For the gremlins, I'm not gonna call them gremlins because I don't even really have like issues with them no more. I really don't give a fuck. But just for the sake of this story time, I'm gonna call them the 3. I don't even know, like, they were just gremlins. We're just gonna stick with the name gremlins. But no offense, though. Feel me? Like, to these girls, if you see this, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. So don't even, like, try to open that can of worms. Because I'm gonna tell you to your face, I don't give a fuck. So the 3 gremlins' names were... What was their names? I'm gonna call one Woody. I'm gonna call the other one... Woody was like my best... Now, Woody was like my best friend. She wasn't my best friend because I already had a best friend. And we're gonna call my best friend in this story. But she was like a real close second. Like, you know how sometimes you have a group of friends and then you have like a real close second? Like, I may not fuck with, like, if my best friend's busy or like me and my best friend are just like on our own shit or whatever, I got someone else to hang out with type stuff. So that's what that was. She was like a real close second, but she had a best friend and we're gonna name her best friend Respucia. That's what we're gonna name her. So Respucia was cool, I guess, but she sometimes had like this other side to her that just wasn't so cool, and we're gonna get into that. But just remember, Woody's best friend was Respucia, and then the other one we're gonna call, the last gremlin, we're gonna call her the Jolly Green Giant. Because that bitch was huge. I'm not gonna lie, that bitch was huge. So yeah, the Jolly Green Giant, Respucia, and Woody were all friends. And we were all friends. Like, we were all cool with each other and everything like that. You know, I was cool with them. Everything was cool. We were cool. Everything was cool, right? Basically, although we were friends, like, you know how you could be friends with somebody, but you just start noticing certain things about them that, like, you just didn't really notice like that before. Like, I don't know, Respucia had this thing about her sometimes that she would just... I don't know, it's like she would talk shit about people that she would low-key claim to be friends with. It was the weirdest thing. Like, she would really do that shit. Like, she was really on that. And I would kind of, like, I'm the type of person, I could be cordial with somebody. You know, stuff don't always have to resort to me, like, sharing words and, like, explaining to you, like, exactly how I feel, like, and telling you. Because it's like, first of all, who the fuck want to be told about themselves? One. Especially if they don't share the opinion or they don't find it as true. But 2, it's like... If, like, me and her were never really that close, in my opinion. Like, we were all 3, like, cool. Like, we, you know, we used to do stuff and shit like that. But, like, I don't know. I'm the type of person where I can do big groups and stuff like that. But I really value, like, one-on-one connection. And the only person I felt like I had a one-on-one connection with was Woody, like, my second best friend. Or not my second best friend, but my second runner-up to a best friend. Feel me? The other 2, it's not that I wasn't close to them. It was just like, y'all are friends, but that's it. Like, y'all aren't really, like, what I would consider close friends. Like, y'all are just friends I go to school with. And we, like, eat at lunch and shit like that. but we weren't like close. Like I wouldn't tell y'all a secret to save my life, especially Respucia, because it seemed like every time you tell this girl a secret, somehow your business end up all over school. Like that's so crazy. And I felt like, you know, she was, I'm not gonna say she was ugly, because it's like I feel like everybody has their own, you know, type of beauty. And, you know, she was beautiful in her own way. But, like, you know, it's just like, how you gonna talk shit about all these people and not look in the mirror? That's all I had to say. That's all I felt. Like, you talk shit about all these people. You make it seem like you the baddest bitch, that all these niggas want you. The niggas that want you ain't even cute. No shade, no tea, no shade. But just, like, you know, just humble yourself a little bit, sis. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. I pay attention to stuff like that. If you talking shit about someone, you was just smiling in their face, I don't trust you. Automatically, alarms start going off, bells start to ring, all of that shit. Like, I don't trust you, like, as far as I could throw you. Like, you want, I feel like you want some type of fake weird shit. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. So, you know, I start pulling back. Like, you know, I kind of talk to the girl less. Because it's like, if I don't got nothing to say to you, I'm not finna force shit. Like, I'm really not. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm not finna force to fuck with you. I'm not finna, like, oh, just for the sake of the group. Or just because your friends are my friends. Bitch, if I don't like you, I ain't gotta talk to you. What? For what? Like, it don't mean I got anything against you. It just means I just don't prefer to be your friend. That's all. That's really it. Like, you know, and I felt like I could pull back or pull out without having a, you know, there be an issue. But of course, it's got to be an issue, because I'm friends with your best friend and I'm hanging out with your best friend more than your best friend starting to hang out with you. So I don't know, maybe she started feeling some type of way. I don't know, because me and Woody started getting closer, and Woody and Respucia are best friends. So it's just like, you know, it's that best friend jealousy. I understood it, I got it, but you don't, I feel like it's a pussy ass move to sit here and try to turn me against, or turn your best friend against me, just because you don't like the fact that I'm with your best friend. Like, and that's what I felt like it was. Because, I don't know, out of nowhere, I'm not boo-boo the fool. Like, I'm really not. Like, I'm not dumb. I don't have stupid on my fucking forehead. Like, I might be a little slow, but bitch, I know how to catch up. Okay? And I just felt like, I don't know. I just felt like she was really on some, like, trying to get her best friend to, like, not fuck with me type shit. Because it's like, I don't know, all of a sudden her best friend would just, or Woody would just, like, out of nowhere just stop talking to me, or she would just act like she didn't fuck with me. Or sometimes it's like I would be around and I felt like they were talking about me. Like, you know how you could tell somebody talking about you, like they looking at you but they not saying nothing to you, they saying something to the person next to them, but they being quiet. Speak up. Speak up. Come on, sis. Like, you know, you got a mouth. You can speak up. Speak up. But it's like I don't say shit. I just watch. That's really it. That's all I do. I just watch. Like, okay. And I told Woody, I was like, cause I don't know, there was this time she had stopped talking to me for like a whole day, and I didn't know why. I was like, bruh, like, I didn't do shit to you. Like, I was legit cool all this morning. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's the problem? Like, there's no reason why you should be acting like this towards me right now. If I say, you know, we were close friends, like, I didn't understand. And it bothers me. Like, if my friends feel like I did something wrong, or they not fucking with something I did, like, that bothers me, because it's like, I want to know, what did I do? Like, at least give me the chance to apologize if I did something wrong. Feel me? So she didn't talk to me for like the whole day, and I was really confused, because I was just like, I didn't do shit to you, so why are you like shutting me out? And she wouldn't tell me why. She would just do this shit where she would low-key act like I wasn't there, and like say slick shit, or act like a certain way. Or it's like, say I do something, it's like, now it's something wrong with what I did. Or like I'm I don't know. It was just always some weird shit. Like, mind you, this group fought a lot. Like, this group that I was in, like, they fought a lot with their friends, which it should have been like a big ass warning sign. And I don't know, but it's like they were, you know, it was often. I remember Woody would tell me all types of stories of them falling out with people. It seemed like they fall out with people every other week, like, and then get right back cool with them. And I'm the type of person, like, you know, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that, but don't do that shit with me, because I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't judge nobody by the way they live their life. For me, like, if that's what makes you happy and you can continue to do that, go ahead. But me, I just won't. I will not. I will not. For what? What am I arguing with you for? This much? Are you supposed to be my friend? Like, over stupid shit, too. It's not even over, like, no real shit. It all be over dumbass shit. That's the shit that really be getting me tight. Because it's like, it's over shit that really don't exist. Come to find out. I'm giving people their chances, giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't think she would talk shit about me. Maybe it's just some bullshit. Whatever. And then after a while, like, we talked, and I came to her, like, a grown-ass woman, and was just like, bro, like, did I do something? Like, what is the issue? And she was just like, oh, no, you didn't do anything. I was just feeling like, I felt like you were being fake. What, bitch? What? You felt like I was being what? You felt like I was being fake? But you smiling in my face, still acting like my friend, but ignoring me, like, because you felt like I was being fake. And she was like, oh, because, you know, I didn't want to tell you how I was feeling, and then it turned out not being that deep. Like, I knew I was just feeling that shit for the moment, and I got over that shit. Okay. Like, but I told her, like, right then and there, I really did tell her this. I was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, we're friends. Like, you should be able to come and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to come and tell me, like, how you feeling. Like, I've never been the type of person to yell at somebody. I've never been the type of person to sit here and, like, you know, get with the rowdy shit. Like, you know, you could come and talk to me whenever you need to come and talk to me. But that whole ignoring shit and acting like you don't fuck with me shit on and off, I don't fuck with that. Like, and I just told her straight up, just being 100% real, like, I don't fuck with that shit. Like, so she was like, yeah, it won't happen again, blah, blah, right? Basically, there was a fight that broke out at school, right? Now, this fight included people that, like, we all knew. And that we all claimed to be close to. Some people were actually close. Others were kind of just around, if that makes sense.
Ask my accountant about that.
These people that we know got into a fight. And, you know, usually if you see, like, your friends get into a fight, you'll be like, damn, like, they got into a fight, like, you know, and especially if one of them got badly, like, injured type shit, you would be like, oh, like, you know, damn, like, that's crazy, like, I can't believe they got into a fight, da-da-da-da, I hope they're okay, all this other stuff. Especially if they're, like, they really your friend, like, that's really your dog, like, they fuck with you, you fuck with them, y'all close, y'all friends. Tell me how Respucia, who claimed she was, like, damn near this motherfucker's best friend, I ain't gonna lie, gonna sit here and be like, oh, they deserved it, why they be fighting like that, da-da-da-da-da, that's what they ass get. All of them, Jolly Green Giant, Respucia, and Woody, talking shit about these people that they claim they fuck with, right? Except for Jolly Green Giant. She act like she ain't fuck with any of them. I feel like low-key she wanted to fuck all of them, but she just couldn't let that be known because they tried to, you know, insecurities. They all come out in different ways. Feel me?
Sorry.
But yeah, like, dead ass talking shit about these people. Now, me, it's like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't understand that shit talking shit. And especially if it's like of someone who, not even close to, but it's just like someone who I would consider a friend. Bitch, why the fuck you talking shit about him? But you consider that to be your friend. Like, so I stood up for them. I was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they deserve that shit. Like, I don't think anybody deserves that shit. Like, even if it was, like, you know, brought on upon them, I don't feel like in this situation they deserve that shit. Like, I don't. Like, I don't feel like anybody should deserve to have to fight anybody. Like, I don't feel like, you know, who deserves that? And they were like, yeah, because they be doing this, they be doing that. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck they be doing. And even if they do be doing shit, it's none of your fucking business to be talking shit about and make judgments on people as if they deserve certain shit and what they do and don't deserve. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because you low-key, if any of these niggas even threw some dick at you, you would catch that shit. Calm down. Like, that's just really what it is. Like, I'm sorry, this video is so explicit. I'm so apologetic. I really am. And to any, like, future people watching this shit, just know this is real life, okay? This is the real me. If you cannot accept that, I don't know what to tell you. If you can accept Trump, but you can't accept me, I really don't know what to tell you. And I was sticking up for them, and then they was arguing with me, making it seem like, really trying to, like, argue with me about, like, whether or not they deserved it or not. And I'm just like, bruh, like, I don't care. You're not gonna change my mind. Like, I just don't find that to be true. I just don't agree with you. Like, that's really all. And, you know, people, when people be already feeling some type of way, dog, like, bruh, like, when people really, like, already be feeling some type of way about you, the littlest thing will set their ass off. Zeph, you shouldn't have done that. Is it bad? I'm sorry, y'all. My brother just got into a fight. There's always some shit in his house. Back to my story. I don't know. I just wasn't fucking with her energy. I just wasn't. Like, it just wasn't compatible no more. And it was evident. So, I don't know. I guess, like, I feel like it was then that this started. That it was, like, the whole we don't fuck with Ari and her best friend shit started, right? Because now, all of a sudden, like, people really act like... Don't have cats, y'all. So, all of a sudden, it's like, you know, usually we will all sit at lunch together, right? Well, me and my best friend, you know, we kind of beat them to the table. Like, it wasn't even on no, like, you know, shit. Like, we couldn't find them to go in the lunch line. So, me and my best friend just ended up going to the lunch line together. And me and my best friend, like, when we don't have anybody else or, like, we're bored, like, we just cling to each other type shit, feel me? So, we wasn't really tripping because it's like, you know, I'm not by myself because I got my best friend, right? Tell me how. These bitches gonna sit here and pass our table, like deliberately make an effort to pass our table, right? And it's like, I'm not a petty bitch, but I can be, okay? That is a difference. So I felt like what they was doing was like bullshit, because it's like, why the fuck would you, like, I don't know, it's like they weren't there, and then it's like they deliberately made an effort to go sit at a completely different table that was really right next to us when we had all these seats open. So it's like you're trying to be shady, low-key, like you're doing shit to act out, because it's like usually we all sit together. We had a table, like, you know how everybody occupies like the same table during lunch or whatever. Instead of sitting at the table with me and my best friend, you make the choice to go all the way to a table that's literally right next to us and sit there. And all of them, the Jolly Green Giant, Woody, all of them, I started to notice that, like, Woody wouldn't talk to me in class as much as she used to. Like, she would just act like she didn't fuck with me, or it'd be like very few words, like, you know how she used to. And I'm already like, bruh, like, I would come in at lunch or at breakfast, and they would be like, I kikiing in the corner and looking at me and shit like that, like all of that, bruh. And I was just like, bruh, what we not finna do is that. Like, all that shady shit. And then when they sat at a different table, that kind of just took the cake for me. Because I was just like, bruh, like, if you don't fuck with me no more, you could just say that. It's no need to do all of that extra shit and sit there and try to, like, you're not finna just sit here and, like, try to really, like, you know, do that and not say shit. Like, you know, if there's a problem, say it. That's just how I felt. But since they was being petty, I was like, well, I'm gonna be petty too. So me and my best friend, because we don't need nobody but each other, we basically I took a picture of our feet together, because I had on Converse and she had on Jordans. I took a picture of our feet together and I just basically said, like, you know, that's my best friend, you know, typical shit. And they were in the background, like you could see them in my background and shit like that. And I didn't want them in my background, so I scribbled them out. I meant to scribble out everything, but I guess I was really bothered because I scribbled only them out and didn't peep. So they took that as in, oh, she got an issue with us. Which is like, I don't understand how you could sit here and try to retaliate at what the fuck I did when, bitch, you're the one who sat at a completely different table and act like you ain't fuck with me for like a whole week. I just didn't say shit. I'm just more low-key about my shit because I don't give a fuck about y'all at the end of the day. Except for Woody. I can say that I did fuck with Woody. I kind of wish that didn't happen because maybe she'd still be a good friend. But at the same time, you never know. Everything happens for a reason, feel me? So maybe it's good that I don't have that energy around me no more. But all of them watched my story at the same time. This is how you know bitches really be bothered, like acting like they got a fucking issue with you. Like they do this shit, bruh. All three of y'all watched my story at the same time. All three of them. It's like, bruh, like for what? Why are all three y'all on my shit? And then all three of them texted me at the exact same time saying the exact same thing. They swiped, because it was on Snapchat. They swiped up on my post and then said, do we have a problem? First of all, Powerpuff Girls, don't nobody give a fuck, okay? Like, fucking lollipop guilt niggas. Like, why the fuck are you on my phone? Like, all y'all texting me. I ain't gonna lie, on Respucia, I went off because I knew she was the one who instigated all this shit. Because it's like the only person that ever had it, who I feel like would ever have an issue with me is you. So, and you know, I was already not feeling her. So I went off on her first. I ain't gonna lie. I really cut loose. I called her terrible things and said terrible things to her. And I'm not gonna lie, for that I low-key apologize. Because it's like, now that I'm older, it's like that wasn't right to respond to somebody in that light. Like, you know, just because somebody doing fake shit and it's fuck them don't mean that you gotta, you know, entertain that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean you gotta entertain that. And I entertained it, and I shouldn't have, because I really should have just left that bitch on red. That's what I should have did. But yeah, like, she was really like, they was all on my phone on that bullshit, and I just wasn't having it. I really wasn't. I was like, bro, you kiss my ass. And it's like, so I went off on Respucia. I didn't even reply to Jolly Green Giant, because it's like, bitch, I don't even know why you have an issue with me. I don't even know why you would have an issue with me, because I don't even talk to you, bitch. You done disappeared off the face of the map. Like, I don't even feel like you come to school no more. Like, I don't even have anything to say to you. For Woody, I told her, because I felt like, you know, this is my last time to really, like, try and resolve this friendship, or at least figure out why the fuck you got an issue with me, because you're the only one where I would actually be, like, concerned to know, like, why do you have an issue with me? And I was just kind of explaining to her, I was like, bro, like, I don't know, you tell me, because you act like you don't fuck with me, like we not friends, like, whatever. So it's like, if I'm confused, if I'm wrong, let me know so I can act accordingly. Because, like, bitch, you don't have to be my friend. I don't have to do that shit. Like, I really don't. I could really just go about my fucking day. Like, I got a best friend. I'm good regardless. I forget what she said. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even remember. But next thing you know, I'm like, okay, whatever, that's it. Like, you don't fuck with me, you don't talk to me, okay, cool. Like, ain't no skin off my nose, for real. Like, I'm not tripping. And she was like, I don't know. So, I go down to the bus stop. I tell my best friend what happened. And, you know, she on go. So, she meet me on the bus at the bus stop. And, mind you, like, we wasn't even... Because we always... Me and my best friend always meet at the bus stop. Like, we was going to each other's house that day anyway. I was going to our house that day anyway. We always be at the bus stop, bruh. Excuse me. Like, it ain't even on no, you know, weird shit. So, bruh, so I'm just sitting there like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm going to my best friend's house. We go to the bus stop. Guess who's at the bus stop? Woody. And fucking the Jolly Green Giant. Mind you, when we get there, mind you, I walk straight to the bus stop. I don't lollygag. I don't do none of that shit, right? I walk straight there. Respucia is nowhere to be found. But everyone else is there. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not tripping. I'm on some real shit ready to walk right past them. Because it's like, bro, like, what do I got to say to you? You don't fuck with me? You feel some type of way? Whatever. I'm gone. Like, that's it. So she was like, or fucking Andy stopped me and now she want to sit here and talk and have a conversation. Bitch, you had all this time to talk and have a conversation. You never wanted to. You never brought it up to my attention. You never said shit to me about any way that you was feeling. Not one time. So I just wasn't really like interested in hearing shit. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't. I was just kind of like, whatever. Like, I just kind of want to go home. Go to my friend's house. I have such a hard time picking lipsticks, bro. Because it's like, I want to do like a pink, cute color. But it's like, I could never find something that's like closer to the shade of my lips. So yeah, so she stops me at the bus stop. And she's basically like, now she want to talk shit out. And I'm not really in the mood, but whatever. Like, I'll hear you out because that was my friend. I felt like that was my friend. I'm not gonna lie, she threw her best friend under the bus. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that now. She threw her best friend under the bus. She was basically blaming the whole thing on her, making it seem like, oh, she told me this and it made me feel like you were doing this and being fake and all this other bullshit. And I was just like, but not one time did you come and talk to me. The reason why I don't give a fuck about what your friend thinks is because I don't feel like that's really my friend. And I guess the way Woody was explaining it, she was like, oh, well, she thought she was your friend. And that's why she got upset. And she started making it seem like you weren't really a good friend to me either. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. Basically, what she was trying to say is that I couldn't think for myself. And I let my best friend tell me how to feel and what to do and all this other shit. I'm going to just relay my edges real quick. I'm gonna finish this story. But yeah, so she was trying to say all that bullshit, talk about some, oh yeah, you know, make it seem like her best friend just swayed her mind or whatever the fuck. I guess, Woody, I guess. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't really cutting it, but I just took it because I was like, well, whatever, I guess I told you so. Because I don't really fuck with her best friend like that. And I told her that. I was like, I understand if you don't want to fuck with me anymore because your best friend doesn't fuck with me. Because it's like, best friends do that. I understand. Like, I get it. I don't, but you might. So, whatever. You know, I'll give you that. But it was just like, bruh, like, what do you... You could have said that. Like, that was really just my shit. Like, if you feel some type of way, say that shit. And if you don't really feel that way, don't talk shit about me and act different towards me if that's not really how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? I find that to be fake shit. If you feel a way, say something. If you don't feel that way, then, you know, go ahead. I don't mind you taking your time to, like, figure your feelings out. Everybody got to do that. But it's like, you don't have to talk shit about me in the process. Or, you know, do all that snake shit and try to act like you don't fuck with me no more. Because if you give me the signal or the idea that you don't fuck with me no more, then you don't fuck with me no more. Like, I'm not finna Chase you, bitch. What is that? What is chasing? If I'm not your cup of tea, that's fine. Because you weren't mine either. Or at least your friend wasn't. So it's just like, you weren't my cup of tea. Like, if I'm not your cup of tea, I'm not your cup of tea. That's fine. Like, you don't have to feel no type of way. Don't talk to me. Don't. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was an easier way to go about all of that than, you know, doing all that extra shit and having me hella confused. But whatever. So basically, her friend lied. I don't remember what else happened. Oh, and then, mind you, the Jolly Green Giant, she, like, this girl was so fucking finicky. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she was so fucking finicky. It's like, she would just, and even in the Woody told me, like, she easy to get her feelings hurt over dumb shit. Like, she be feeling like people be talking shit about her and all this other stuff. Real imaginary shit going on in her head, right? So tell me how she gonna sit here and make it seem like me and my best friend was being fake towards her because we wouldn't say hi to her in the hallway, and like she would get on my bus and I wouldn't say hi to her. First of all, I ain't seen you, bitch. Like, as big as you are, you disappear real easily. Like, ain't nobody seen you in like a week or whatever. And she was just really like butthurt over shit that didn't happen. Like, and I was just kind of looking at her like, bitch, what? And she made it seem like she really had a problem with my best friend and was getting loud with my best friend. And my best friend don't like getting loud. People getting loud with her. So she just wasn't fucking with that shit. And she almost fought that bitch. But they broke it up. They didn't broke it up. You know, teachers and shit was like, calm down. And they walked their separate ways. Turns out, fucking Respucia, aka Houdini, because that hoe disappeared, okay? She ended up making it seem like, it turns out they made it seem like, oh, people was trying to fight. Wasn't nobody trying to fight you, boo. Nobody gives a fuck about your existence. I don't know. It was a lot of roddy back and forth shit. I could go all day about the little shit that ticked me off, but just know that these bitches was low-key really fake. And yup, me and my best friend dropped them hoes in 2018. No, 2017 we dropped them hoes. Not to call them hoes. Honestly, it's no hard feelings. I know it may seem like it's still hard feelings, but I just talk like this. But yeah, it's no hard feelings. I really don't give a fuck anymore. Like, it was just a cool story to tell for the moment. And I just want to let y'all know so that everyone knows I don't fuck with that fake shit. And I don't mean wigs, bitch. I mean, like, talking to me and acting like you my friend, but you really not. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't. So, if that's what you got, miss me with it. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all comment what y'all thought about. Was I wrong? Was I right? Let me know respectfully. Okay, because I don't do that. I don't do that hating shit or talking to me rowdy shit. But if y'all like my makeup, like this video and stay tuned for the next one. And also, if this isn't dropped, it will be dropped. Me installing this wig. It's probably like my third or fourth time installing this wig. Not third. It was like my third time installing this wig. And I felt like this time I did a much better job. So I'm officially graduating to getting me another wig. So that will be all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all next time. Mwah. Yes, I did my makeup, bitch. And what? I'm gonna let you niggas know this, and know this right now. I'm not playing with y'all 2020, okay? I'm not playing.